Alright. So let me just explain to y'all that I don't leave y'all in a frantic state of anything, but let me just explain to y'all what y'all got going on. So y'all got analog and like digital. Y'all got physicality and consciousness. Y'all done figured out how to cross dimensional lines, open up gateways. You kind of understand some things about these portals. And speaking of portals, I was in one the other day. I showed the father my tooth, man, because it was hurting me. Man, he took the pain away, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Any God do that, that's a good God. You hear me? Because this tooth pain, I think is something he could have left out the picture. I really feel like dang, he fixed that for me quick. Like he might got the cure for cancer up in there and everything too. But that's just a little small note, because I really don't think I'm gonna continue with these too much more. And I don't want y'all to feel frantic, but there's a lot going on down here. Some know a little and some know a lot. But I'm gonna just tell y'all, rationally speaking, from what I can see and the point where you at right now. You got physicality and you got consciousness, dimensionals of. So you got physicalities popping up, hovering, and now you got dimensional. Y'all thought y'all could time that thing coming in, so y'all ran down there to take cover, and according to y'all timing, that thing ain't come to pass. That's more dimensional. Don't know on that, because 3 days, the time of man and the time of God are of two different accords. You hear what I'm saying? So, and even to clarify, when I said they asked, what's the time on that, he said, 3,000 something. He ain't say years, but I mean, that could be revolutions, around, who knows, right? But it makes sense. So, you got so much things coming in, and I can't really understand, because universal law is, the existence of your species and the betterment of it. That's universal law. But for so much creations to be taking an interest in this right now, that strikes me very odd, man, because it's not that happy-go-lucky out there for creations to really get involved with something unless something's beneficial in there for them. That's why they told y'all to tell the people a long time ago and increase the consciousness, because consciously speaking, you would already picked up on that vibe. But in this quest for knowledge and know-how, that'll lead you astray. Everything comes in its due time. And as long as y'all didn't cross certain lines, it left y'all pretty much safe, because at the end of the day, the self-begotten judge everything. So they already know there's a price to pay for disobedience. But as long as you remain within your time frame of doing things and evolving on the natural process, none of these things would have really came and bothered you. You would have been all right. Some of y'all jumped ahead and some of y'all behind. So being that some jumped ahead, it don't matter. As Father says, what's been given to one has been given to all. So if one of y'all know about something, then you might as well say all of y'all know about something. And that was the importance of being on one accord, because you have so many people in the dark as to like what's going on. And when all of that goes down, they not going to know their head from their butt, and they not going to know what to trust. And the whole thing was you supposed to trust God from the very beginning. It's out of alignment down here. Y'all kind of jumped ahead of your time. That's like me personally. I wouldn't tell my elementary kid to go hang out with high schoolers, because I know that just sounds like trouble, and that's exactly what basically y'all done got yourselves into. Now, I don't know if Father has a lot of hope in this creation. He's invested a lot. I really I don't know. He is the bottom of the ninth player to pull some things off. It always amazes me, but that's why he God. You hear what I'm saying? So I really don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I doubt I'll make too many more of these, because really, I mean, rationally speaking, this is not really making much sense to me to keep on continuing if little tidbits gonna come out here and there, because I don't know which part of the game y'all in, so I can't really help y'all in accord to that, because I might be giving y'all elementary lessons and maybe you need some high school lessons. So to me, if I can't assess what grade you in, then it really makes no sense for me to talk at all. Then, because you might be falling on deaf ears, and it don't make sense to try to help somebody with something that they don't comprehend. And it don't make sense to speak about things that's old news either. So on that note, this might just be the last. I'm just a servant, so I wherever Father said go, but I'm really gonna have to talk to him, because I just don't really see the point in this. As far as my participation, it seemed like y'all kind of a lot more advanced than y'all lead people to think, and if that's the case, I can't help you on what I don't know, and I ain't tripping on none of that, because at the end of the day, I always say is, I know where I'm going. So, God's folks, I know where I'm going, so I can find peace in that. And whatever it's to be will be, man. And I hope I can only wish you the best on things. I can't really live in hope. Hope ain't really come with me. That's really not my forte. I just deal with what it is. But I could still just wish you the best on all of that. As far as my little participation, just don't even mind any of what I've said or anything. Because I really don't see the point in any of that at the current time, in light of the Enlightenment. I don't know. I'm here just like anybody else. You know what I mean? But hey, whenever that time be it may, I know where I'm going. I find my little ticket back home. It's the way it goes, man. It's the universe. It's God. It's His creations. It's His worlds, man. He does as He please, man. So I'm glad to know you made some sense. You've made some knowledge of things. I hope it was worth it. At the end of the day, seemed like you kind of jumped some grades, skipped around a little bit, but I just got maybe y'all got something figured out and y'all just ain't putting it on the table either. I don't know. Whatever it is, man, I just wish you the best of luck on it. You hear what I'm saying? But it just really don't make sense. They say a strong man bring himself, but it take a great man to bring others. So if you're thinking to leave people behind, that's not really the best thing to do. I'm gonna tell you the truth on that. That kind of show kind of bad with Father a little bit. It's good to know you can help yourself, but He also looks to see if you helped others along the way. And that's just you do what you want, because at the end of the day, everybody has their own price to pay on things or reward to get. That's not for me to judge good or bad, nor right or wrong. It's just for me to just do what I'm here for, and that's it. So don't feel any way like I got any difference, nor does my input make that much of a difference. The only input that helps is the self-begotten input, and that He is not I. I do listen very well. So I can only just say I hope it just all works out. You know what I mean? This ain't my first walk. It ain't my first rodeo. Nothing against the creation. Y'all not the worst creation. Father did say y'all very simple. And when he say that, he don't mean like simple like y'all can't understand complex ideas or thoughts, but just simple in meaning what y'all think y'all see is what y'all get type of thing, without really in-depthly looking at things. Because just looking at this picture, it kind of looked like y'all about to get crossed, man. I'm just be honest, because I've been walked a few times. I'm just gonna be honest, it don't look too good, man. So I hope you know what you're doing at the end of the day. That's all I could say on that, and just pray on that. I hope y'all know what y'all doing, cause this is, like the song say, mama used to tell me long time ago, not everything you see, glitter is gold. Not everything you see is glitter is gold out there, and you gotta be aware of that, man. And wolves in sheep's clothing, man. You gotta be aware of all of that. So I can only trust y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all have gotten this far, so congratulations to y'all on that. And hopefully you keep on striving, man, because I'm vested in here. Father vested, but at the end of the day, it make no difference. Father give it, he take it, he make it, he destroy it. It ain't no big deal. I mean, the beat goes on, you know what I mean? And I hope y'all still a part of that beat when it's all said and done. Y'all not the worst creation, man. I do feel y'all probably the most self-destructive and most disorganized creation. I would say that. And it's in that, me being rational, it makes me very frustrated, because it's like, because you have to overcome those basic challenges first before you could come into accord, before you could actually get to the work. So in that aspect, it's been frustrating. I'm not going to say y'all the worst creation, far from it. The most disorganized and the most self-destructive, yes, I can say that y'all are with that accord, yes. And that, to me, frustrates me. It might not frustrate some other entities as much, but, I mean, I'm rational with sense, so I'm going to fix what's wrong first. That's the only way I can see to move on, you know. Anyhow, I ain't going to tie up too much of your day, and I hope really this really didn't even want to be out here in the first place on this, because I really didn't care to get involved like that. I just been trying to make sense of all of this, but the only thing I can make sense out of is the self-begotten, and that I can trust in and put my hope in. And no, and if that's what brought me here, then that's is that what I go back to. So really, I ain't got nothing to stress about at all. And at the end of the day, self-begotten made all of this. Neither do y'all, whether here or there, man. Y'all ain't really got nothing to worry about. So I guess it really ain't even no big deal. You know, I just like to get back to my life and doing little things I do. Tell you the truth, you know, because this right here just seemed like it was extra to begin with. And that's why I kept on asking, like, are you sure? You sure? Because this seemed like a little bit extra right here. But y'all coming into this bottom of the ninth, so we'll see how it works out, man. Whether here or there, man, either way, like I said, it really ain't even that big of a deal, man. I'll tell you the truth. Just life is the way it goes, you know. Nothing to hang up on or feel bad, or it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, be good to yourself and be good to others, you hear me? And on that note, chunk y'all the deuces, man. Best of luck, babies. Alright, and speaking of babies, man, this I really just want to leave it alone, just out of the sense the civilization here, the species, things that's being done is just petty, and they seem childish in the grand aspect of the universe, man. Finding things and knowing things and not telling your family and people, all of this is just the makings of childish behavior in the universe, man. I'm gonna be honest, and that's fine. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I'm kind of over that, man. I don't really want to play a part in none of that childish stuff like that, man. Where we come from, kind of real, man. And as a matter of fact, it's so real when you know something, we all know something over there, man. So nothing hidden around the Father either. He don't play them type of games, man. He don't play them type of games at all, man. Ain't nothing hidden around the Father. So if you ain't right, you ain't gonna be around him, because we all gonna know that. So I mean, I wish y'all the best, but this kind of look really childish and petty of certain folks that and entities and things been down here. This look really, really, really petty. It look really bad, man, in respect of the whole scale of the universe. You know, existence is earned, man. It's not a given, man. And yeah, I'm gonna stretch this one out because this probably the last one I'll make, man. This just look really bad. It look bad not only for yourselves, but on Father, man, because he co-signed this down here, man. I ain't co-signed this. I just came here to help, just help fulfill all these loans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this just look really childish and petty in the grand scale of the universe, man. And I don't want to be involved with petty and childish behavior, man. I'm be honest, man. I'm a real dude, man. I'd rather get back on that real side of the universe, man. I can make sense out of that. They rational beings, man. They moving as one. If they moving, they rolling on something as one. They ain't out there playing games, man. And I just can't. It's been the game playing down here that really just drove me off the deep end with this. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Not everything lasts in creation, man. And at the end, you get what your hand called for, man. Ain't no crying about nothing, man. Because he is just, man. So if something comes down the pipeline, it ain't just pop out of thin air, man. It's because you got your hands involved with something, then. And that's just the way it goes. I'll just be honest with you. I wish there was something more better, uplifting note I could leave you on, but I really can't find one out of this except for just be thankful at the end, because be thankful for even existence to begin with, because that was something he didn't even have to give to any of his creations, because God was here before anything was, and he did this out of the goodness of himself to allow us to have an experience. So whatever it is to be or where it may, don't be ungrateful for that too, because you didn't even have to know an existence to begin with, bro. So don't ever do that. Be thankful in all what is given. And he is a good God. He is just, and he is worthy to be praised, man. You hear me? I ain't never seen him do nothing off, man. So, and I ain't never seen something get it that didn't have it coming to him either, man. And that's how he's merciful. He even still stretch a hand out to help you when you dead wrong, man. So you can't be mad at God on nothing, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, you really can't, man. And that's where I'm at, man. I can't be mad about nothing myself, man. I just gonna say I hope everybody find peace and happiness and joy, man. You know, because he encompasses all of that as well too. All right. It's been real, man. Toodles, man. All right. Take it easy. Blessing be.